Well, hello everybody. Welcome to another Ride Along with Goggles. And so here's the new W900 from SCS. And it's looking pretty good. I don't see a whole lot different in the truck itself, but they do have the 100th anniversary paint job here. So if you weren't aware, I already did one for the rooted W900. And anyway, the template's going to be new. But we'll talk about all that in the way, because I'm in a bit of a rush here and I want to do something. I'm going to decouple the trailer, and we're going to take a little fly around just north of Dallas here. Let's see, we've got to get into flight mode. And what I want to do is show you guys where we're at with the 147, which is going to happen fairly soon, I would imagine. Enough of that. Well, I'll just edit that out. It was a nothing burger. And let's get on with the trip. So, yeah, we just flew all around north of Dallas and Wichita Falls, and there was nothing there today. So, I guess with the update, they've hidden all of the stuff that I saw just yesterday when I was out there. So, who knows? No explaining it. Let's. We've got a heavy load on here. It's 99,000 pounds. And this is the BWS Lowboy. This is a pretty cool trailer. It's a rigid neck lowboy. So you don't really get to see how a lowboy works in the default game, the default lowboy, because what it is it's a detachable gooseneck, which means,
turn left.
If you've never seen one in use, I'll explain it. The fifth wheel that attaches to the truck is on a gooseneck, and that detaches from the front of the actual lowboy trailer, and you drive your cargo on from the front of the trailer once the gooseneck is out of the way. So the truck would drive away with the hitch and everything
50 yards, turn left.
a distance away, so that there's room to maneuver the cargo and get it on there. So that's how they work. But on this one, that neck is, see, the neck at the front of the trailer is firmly attached. It does not come apart, and the load drives up on the back of the trailer, up that ramp and over the wheels and onto the trailer. And the cool thing about this one is, if you've got a tridem or a triaxle and your fifth wheel is moved forward for some reason, you can have the front neck flipped down for extra reach. Which is pretty handy. So far this is a pretty nice truck.
Go straight.
Definitely looks different. The interior looks different. The armrest here with the handhold on it.
Keep right. After 50 yards, turn right. Turn right.
See if the window switch doesn't look like it's animated. So the signal stock is animated. Got a C16 in here from Z-Mod. It's default Z-Mod. It's not.
Keep right. After 50 yards, turn right.
I haven't hopped it up in any way. We gotta
Turn right.
stay right and stay left here.
Keep left.
Yeah, you feel the weight. She's biggin'. But yeah, it's got the 100th anniversary dash interior in it here. And there's 4 interior options that I saw. And it has a red chassis. Wow. A little, really feeling that weight.
Keep left.
That's weird. Little audio hiccup.
Keep left.
Well, we're not getting anywhere near the speed limit yet. It's been a while. Plugging away at it. Let's hope this corner isn't so tight we have to lift. No. There, we just hit 75, but that's about to go down here. So this is, oh, what's going on up here? Oh no. No, jeez. Unbelievable. It takes us so long to get up to speed. It's all gone. Cars coming in behind us. Gonna get in that lane and really care at this point if I hold anybody up behind us. We gotta avoid that that particular AI. I don't know if it's him or what. That guy in the tanker. Bit of a putz. Now we gotta stay left anyway, and there he goes. Good. Now we're struggling. Man, I think this delivery is a little urgent too. Yeah, it's going to take us another couple miles to get up to speed again. The dashboard looks nice. The chrome on it around the gauges actually looks like chrome. That's new. We'll use the zoom and look at it a little closer as soon as we can. I'd like to get up to speed. Back down on this hill. 150 miles to go. That's a real bummer we couldn't look around at all those roads. Man, there's a huge road network built all over north of Dallas that I have photos of it on, put them up on my Discord. And you can see all the stuff built out there, and it looks really big. There's a lot going on. So it's odd that it was there in the last version, and then the update comes with this truck. And like you say, they've taken it out. That is strange. Okay, let's just take a look at these gauges here in a sec once we get kind of lined up what we're doing, and we should be all right. Yeah, they look pretty good. Yeah, you can see what happens when you get your momentum broken, when you've got a fair bit of weight on. And once again, for you guys who aren't drivers in real life, be aware of that when you're out on the highway and you decide you need to, get in and around a semi, and be aware of the impact you can have on his progress, because its momentum is hard to regain. Once you get it, you want to keep it, and
Keep left.
it's not hard to do something in front of a truck that causes him to slow down that you could have where you could have avoided the situation. And I know as an ex-driver that you really appreciate when you can kind of tell when the cars around you, or pickup trucks, whatever, vehicles, if somebody in them is aware of what's going on and what it takes to keep a truck rolling down the road, and whether you've got an ex-driver or a current driver in a vehicle near you, because they treat you with, give you all the space you need and do their thing without getting in your way. I mean, you've got to look at a semi as, or rather, you can't look at it as just another vehicle on the road like a car, because if you do, you'll end up hindering them in some way where, I could go in a car, pass this car ahead of me, pull across and go over on an exit or something. If he has to hit the brakes and go down 10 miles an hour, he gains it back in a flash. And I'm not saying that's a good thing to do, but if it happens, it's not a big, no skin off his nose, and unless he's the violent type and he's got a shooting iron with him. but with the semi, it's a whole different ballgame. You slow him down, and it takes him forever to get back, and it can make for a really long day if you're driving and you're going through a big metropolis like this, and a lot of freeway, and cars are making late decisions and cutting across you who aren't in the fast lane, typically in a truck, and you're getting your progress stepped on over and over. And bear in mind also, really important, in a semi, you're keeping, in particular in real life, like this is a game, like, I'm guilty of it in the game, is
Keep left.
not keeping enough space between me and the vehicle ahead of me to stop safely. And in real life, you keep that space, and you're just, if people keep popping in it and thinking, well, he's just like me, he just needs a few car lengths and I'll just be riding in front of him here. And, well, the semi has to back up and give himself room to stop in an emergency. And so he'll end up just continually going backward in traffic as cars fill that space. Like that space now is about right to in front of that car up there. That's not bad. If you're really vigilant and something happens, you can probably get slowed down. Now, if people just keep filling that up, I got to keep backing up to keep that space. And in the game, I don't worry about it so much because what's going to happen in real life, lots is going to happen. And so just be aware of that if you're sharing the road with truckers. It goes a long way to making their day better. It's one of the things I don't miss is, especially when the roads are busy towards, 4 and 5 p.m. and later until the rush hour is over in cities and freeways and or morning commutes. I found mornings in cities on freeways to be more intense for a shorter duration. And the afternoon rush hour, I mean, around here where I live anyway, tended to be spread out over a longer period. You know, it'd start 4 o'clock and end at 6. The rush hour in the morning would be way more intense, but it'd only really be an hour and a half. It wouldn't be as long. But like I say, way more intense.
Keep right. After 50 yards, exit right ahead.
But yeah.
Exit right ahead.
If you're already following all those simple sort of get along rules, good for you, good for you, because it's the way to drive.
Go straight.
Yeah, so yeah, nice interior. Look at the back seat. In the, you know, that folds down, so your co-driver can, you know, sit up and have a, when he's not sleeping, can actually be sitting there in a normal position. It's kind of cool, actually. Somebody's awful impatient back there. I'm using the real Eaton Fuller transmission mod here. It's a great add-on. It's a freebie on Steam. I pretty much use it in everything I can.
Keep right. After 50 yards, turn right. Turn right.
One thing I didn't point out in this trailer.
You have reached your destination.
I hope we don't have to take it inside the building, but we'll see. This trailer is pretty wide. You can see in the mirror it's wider than the truck by a bit, like 6 inches on each side, so that would make it like a, I don't know, 8.5, 9-foot trailer. Let's see, where do you need it? Oh, that looks okay. I don't remember ever parking there, but let's see if we can see the width of the trailer. Yeah, you can see it hanging out each side of the truck by a fair bit. That's why I put the flags on. It's just a big trailer. Oh, I forgot to put the beacons on. See what they look like. They have this new beacon location, I think. I'm not sure if that was on the last truck. But you can't get rid of the AdBlue tank on this one, so I guess maybe that's them, you know, meeting the regulations of the day for this model of truck. Being this would be a new truck. Oh, excuse me. Now what do we got to do to get into this space? Oh, wow, okay. Well, that's doable, I guess. It's gotta be. Just gotta watch the width of this trailer. Oh, excuse me, drag it on stuff on the way in there. Oh, it is a little tight to get in there. Nice cargo. There's a huge variety of cargo for this trailer. I'll put a link to the trailer in the mod description, or sorry, the video description. Yeah, we're going to want to redo that a bit. Yeah, nice cargo for sure. There's some wild stuff like a Sherman tank. That's kind of neat. I've hauled that. A really cool side boom bulldozer with you know, a side boom for laying pipeline. That's pretty neat. That's a good cargo. A bunch of different cranes and versions of cranes and lots of stuff. This should work. And yeah, it looks like a whole new template. So all the skins I've done in the past for this truck are going to have to be redone over time. But the upside to that is, the old template is just a terrible thing. And let's hope this new one is sorted out. And it's a lot easier to use. And if that's the case, there's more skins out there that I'll be able to do for this truck without, you know, driving myself crazy. Because it's been a brutal thing to try and skin. Wow, look at that, good pay, 40,000. Very nice. Of course, using the Retro Developments wheels on here, and yeah. So yeah, look for the links in the description to these various mods, and as always, we'll catch you on the next one, and bye for now.